The Springfield, Missouri Botanical Garden is 113 acres of top-rated themed gardens. My husband and I have been walking through this garden. It is absolutely stunning. You're going to see things like Lake Drummond, which is huge and beautiful. They have miles of walkways that are paved, so any mobility level will be able to come and enjoy. Right now, we're going to see the tulips and the daffodils. They're just everywhere. And don't forget those redbud trees. My goodness. As we've been driving through Missouri, we've just seen the redbuds everywhere. We're also going to see a sneak peek of what's coming up for the months to come here at the Springfield, Missouri Botanical Garden. They've got a butterfly house, and in just a few weeks, their native butterflies are going to be in there for everybody to enjoy. And they've got a daylily garden. Oh my goodness, this thing is going to be incredible. Hundreds maybe of different types of daylilies. It's going to be amazing. One of the great things about this botanical garden is that it changes with the seasons. No matter when you come, it is going to be beautiful, and there is going to be something of wonderful interest. You're also going to see a great big fountain. And as we're walking around today, you are going to see people out here enjoying what's finally wonderful weather in Springfield, Missouri. The minute we walked up, we saw these amazing redbud trees. Now, anything that I have in Southern California that would be even close to this would be a crepe myrtle. And our crepe myrtles are really beautiful, but they bloom in August, right when everything in California is just dying back. But look at these redbuds just hailing in spring for these wonderful people who live in Missouri. And right below this, somebody planted a whole bunch of daffodils. They're absolutely beautiful. This is exactly the way you would do daffodils. See how they're clumped? They just look so pretty. And they have white and yellow ones. Oh my gosh. If anything said spring, it's redbuds and daffodils for sure. I absolutely love it when I go to different states and we see the different creativity that they have. I just can't take my eyes off of these redbuds, but these daffodils are so beautiful. You can see right up here, and I've noticed this as we've been traveling around, the roses are coming out, even though they had 35-degree lows, and we did get a little bit of snow about 3 days ago. Everything is just starting to come alive here. We are walking down a beautiful trail, and one thing we don't have in Southern California that they have a lot of here in Missouri is space. Oh my goodness, look at these fields, and it just goes on and on and on. Absolutely love it. But the nice thing about what's coming up over here is this beautiful butterfly garden. Now it's closed because of the season, but we're going to peek in there and see if we can get some ideas for our butterfly garden. Look at this wonderful greenhouse they use for their butterfly garden. I want to take a peek inside and see if we can get some ideas. It says that it's closed until May. That's because these are all native butterflies that they have here. I love the way they have these raised planters. Clearly, they're going to have their native plants here. I'll have to investigate more to see what kind of butterflies. I can see that they have some pollinating little areas over here. And these trees, I think it's wonderful. I bet this is beautiful in a couple of months. I hope you guys can get the gist of this amazing garden. They're going to be turning this into a perennial garden, but right now it's full of bulbs. It has hyanthus. Here are the grape hyanthus. It has wonderful daffodils and tulips in it, and they're just beautiful. Now they're almost getting finished, so they're getting ready to pull all of these out, bring them down, and put in a brand new garden. Now I just talked to Todd, the wonderful gardener here, and they are cleaning out these beds and getting them ready for the next phase, which he said was Mother's Day. So I can't wait to identify some of these plants for you. They're so beautiful. Interestingly enough, Todd told me that a lot of these plants are invasive and they pull them out as weeds. I'm telling you, if we had something like this one in Southern California, we'd keep it. It would not be invasive. We'd probably have to struggle to keep it alive. Let me come around here and show you right back down in there is a beautiful hydrangea. It's just starting to come to life. As I take you around this way, I wanted to show you something I thought was very interesting. They grow plants here huge compared to what I can grow them in Southern California. Now, he told me that these sticks sticking up right here are asters. I can't believe that. Our asters are tiny. You can see how he's cleaning out this bed. Now, they brought the butterfly plants over here. Let me see if I can identify it. And this right here is a type of mint. Absolutely beautiful. They're going to keep those. Oh, here we have another hydrangea. Well, listen, people in Missouri, you guys rock. This place is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, here's a good example of the asters. Can you see all those sticks coming up? That would never happen where I live. This plant will probably die in the summertime anyways, but my goodness. He said they get about 6 feet tall and they have to cut them back. Isn't that beautiful? Now this bed still has some, oh, wonderful hyanthus. Look at these. Still has some beautiful hyanthus. All of our flowers like this are absolutely gone in California, in SoCal. Look at these tulips. I love the way they look. They're like trumpeting in the springtime. Okay, you guys, ready to get outside. Isn't this amazing? The last time I saw a display of tulips like this was in Victoria Island up in Canada. Look at how beautiful the size of these tulips are. They're huge. I was just talking to Todd, the gardener here, and he told me that tulips are pretty rare around here because the squirrels like to dig them up and eat the bulbs. So we're pretty fortunate today to get this big display. Unfortunately, these daylilies are not in bloom. They will be in about a month, I've been told. But what a magnificent display this is going to make all through the summertime. There are so many varieties, I can't even stop to read them all. I just had a ruby spider right there, and let's see, a Carolina biscuit. What a funny name. But all of these daylilies are just going to be sensational, and they're super healthy. I don't know what they're feeding these. I should go over and ask Todd. So many different varieties. Enticing elegance, Carolina. Wow, this is going to be beautiful. And here again, my favorite part of this entire place, beside that dogwood that's peeking back there, is all the space. It just goes on forever. Springfield Botanical Garden. If you guys are near here, pop on in. There is a beautiful tree over here with white flowers on it, and I can't tell what it is till I get a little bit closer. But I can guarantee you we don't have these in SoCal. Oh well, here, let's stop and see the tulips one more time. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. I cannot grow tulips in my garden in Southern California because they get so attacked by bugs that it's not even worth it to try. Okay, look at this beautiful tree. It's stunning. Well, my guess was right. This is a lilac tree, and I have never seen one this big before. I wish you were here to smell these petals. Oh my goodness. The bees seem to like them quite a bit too. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Look at the trunk and how interesting it is. Oh my goodness. This is a little distant shot of that beautiful lilac. I'm so enamored with it. It's just beautiful. I don't want to get too close to the people that are walking around in this wonderful botanical garden because, not everybody wants to have their face all over YouTube. So right up front of me is a beautiful lake. I'm going to get up there so I can get a better look for you guys. Here is absolutely beautiful lake. Look at this. Missouri is just covered with water. And where I come from, there's hardly any water. So we absolutely love this. This is so stunning. I hope you can hear in the background, there are just children all over the place running through all this wonderful clean air and this wonderful botanical area. I just ran into a lovely gal named Tasha. She brought her kids here. Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, I have to tell you, you guys are friendly and helpful. Absolutely love this place. Nothing I like better than a bed that has been freshly weeded. Would you look at this thing? All right, there are all sorts of plants down in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop them up on the screen. Well, there's a rose right back there because I don't want to tell you something that isn't right. And I am in a little bit of a foreign territory. Look at this beautiful, oh my goodness, now everybody knows what this thing is. Let's get a little bit closer so we could admire it. Oh, I call this a tulip magnolia. That's what we call them in Southern California. Let me see if I can get a better picture. And how apropos. They have tulips growing right below it. Oh, look at this. Okay, here's its sign. Let's see what we have here. This is a Princess of Alexander of Kent rose. I'm sure that is going to be beautiful very shortly. One thing I love about these magnolias is that the structure of these branches are, the trunks are so beautiful. I absolutely love the way that they look. They're just like little pieces of art. So gorgeous. We have an absolutely perfect day here. I think they said that the weather was going to be 76. About 5 days ago when we landed, it was snowing. So very, very wild weather here. Here's some more of that catnip mint. That's really neat. Oh, I love that they have tags. This catmint grows pretty invasive here, but they love it, so they pretty much leave it. I can see buds coming up on here, so I know that the pollinators are going to just go wild about it. Oh, wow, look, this looks like lamb's ear. I recognize that. We can grow that in California. Ah, yes, it is lamb's ear. Wonderful. More daylilies. Gosh, their daylilies here are so thick and gorgeous. Mine are constantly struggling. And now I bring you to the crescendo. This is just a perfect end to a wonderful walk. Oh my goodness. Lucky for me, I get to walk back up that trail and see all those beautiful flowers again. Maybe I'll find Todd and he can tell me some more things about what grows here. Okay, a little panoramic. Thank you, Springfield, Missouri, for having this wonderful botanical garden. you live here, definitely come. If you're visiting, definitely come. Enjoy. I really hope that the tour that we just took of this beautiful botanical garden gave you a little bit of interest to come and enjoy this garden. Now, there's a couple of things about this garden that are of very interest to me, and one of them is there's no fee to come in. It also has a wonderful environment that has a gift shop. They have restrooms. I think they might even have some cold drinks there. They also have an information center there, which is wonderful. So you can go down there and talk to them about where you should go. And they also have maps of the garden, so you can pick one up as you're walking around. I am pretty sure that you guys have figured out that I'm not in Missouri at the moment. I'm actually in Palm Springs, California, but I just got back from Missouri, Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio. We did a 4 states tour, and I've got a couple more botanical gardens coming up for you. Springfield, Missouri is what I believe is a Zone 6B. I live in Southern California, that's a Zone 10A. So our environments are completely different. But I love going out and being in other people's gardens to see what is going on. And I just love watching everyone out in nature enjoying themselves. I hope you guys really enjoyed that tour. And I hope you'll subscribe to my channel because we've got so many things coming up. More botanical tours and a lot of fun in the garden. So thanks you guys so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time.